Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you how I dye and straighten my really curly hair and also how I cut it once it's straightened. So the hair dye I'm using today is the L'Oreal Paris Preference in the shade 5.3 Virginia Light Golden Brown. It's just like that. And this is it. Gives luminous colour, full of reflex, up to 8 weeks of radiance and up to 100% grey coverage. This won't go away like golden brown on me. I used this last time I dyed my hair and I don't know if you can tell but it's quite dark. I'm naturally medium to dark hair anyway, but it's been dyed over the years, so whatever colour I put on top it always never really comes out the colour it says it is on the box. So this light golden brown will probably come out like a medium, maybe a dark brown on me. So inside the box you get your instructions, your conditioner, gloves, the developer, the colour, and you also get this oil as well. The first things first is I'm actually gonna change out this top, and I use this top which is completely ruined now. I mean, look at that. This top, oh that's the back as well. This top is my hair dyeing top, so whenever I do dye my hair this is the only top I wear, just because then I'm not ruining tons of other tops every time I do it. So I'm going to quickly change into this and then I'll talk you through the steps of how to get the hair dye ready and then go through how I put it on my head and everything. Okay, so now that I've got my hair dyeing top on, I'm going to start preparing the hair dye. So you obviously have your instructions and it gives you two options, full head or root touch-ups, like the colour touch-up or just focusing on your roots. Today I'm doing the full head one. So for full head it says, before application wet and towel dry your hair without washing it. I never do that because I don't find that the colour stays on my head that well. So I always do it with dry hair. So because I have quite curly hair, I wash my hair 2 days before I'm going to do it, don't put any product in, and then I just use a paddle brush like this, so my hair is just going to be really frizzy when I take out this bun. And then I separate it and then I put in the hair dye. So it says to get your colourant gel and your developer cream bottle and take the lids off. Then you want to pour this into here, like so. I just like to keep mine upside down for a minute or so. Don't know if you can see that, but some of it's got like an orangey kind of colour going on there. I'd say it's an orangey kind of colour. I always put whatever I've used back into this box. Now you get your shine oil and take the top off. And then just pour this into your developer bottle as well. So your bottle should now look something like this, and then you just want to make sure it's on securely and tightly and start to shake it like this. So I've shook that bottle, and now I'm gonna start to separate my hair. I don't have a hair clip that I know of, so I'm just going to be using bobbles. So this is what my hair's like when it's being washed. It's had no product in it and you just brush it with a paddle brush. It's a bit crazy. So go down the middle. To me it doesn't matter if it's perfect. Put I'll leave that for now. Right. I'm actually going to just put these two like this for now. So, got my little craziness. And now I'm going to put a towel on the floor because I can't do this in the bathroom because I can't then show you what I'm doing. So I'm just going to make sure my floor's completely covered. Then I will start to take out the sections and start applying this. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so first put on your gloves and then start to undo the sections that you made earlier. Now start to squeeze some of the product into the palm of your hand, then rub your hands together and apply the hair dye evenly throughout your hair, while also trying to make sure that you're getting out any knots that you find along the way. Make sure to squeeze some more product out into your hands if you need more product on your hair. Once you've done that and you've done the whole of that section, then start on the next section, repeat the same steps and just carry on doing this until you have completed your whole head of hair. Once you're at the last two sections, apply the product to your roots first and then bring it down and start to apply the rest of the product in sections again, just the same as we did before, but this time we're just starting on the roots and squeezing some onto your roots to push it down. Once you've done all your hair and there's some leftover product in the bottle, just tip your head over and start applying the product to the back of your head. Once you have completed this, start putting your hair up into a bun so it's out of your way and it doesn't hit your neck or face and leave you with any hair dye marks. Okay, so I've just finished putting the dye on my hair. I feel like I probably could have used 2 boxes, but last time I used one and it was plenty. And I have just recently cut my hair, so I don't know why this time I feel like I need 2, but I feel like also if I had 2, it probably would have been too much. Probably could have done like, if they did like 1.5 boxes. I wish you could get like the hair dye you use in like half a box as well, because then you could have like 1.5, and that'd be perfect, I think. So now that I've done that, I'm going to get a baby wipe and just start to take it off my forehead or wherever I think it's got onto on my skin that I don't actually want dyeing, like my actual skin. To prevent this, you can put on petroleum jelly or Vaseline, but I'm allergic to both of them, so I can't use them, so I usually just end up having dye on me. So at the end, if I've got some patches of skin that have dye on, I don't really care. I just wait for a few days till it kind of comes off itself. Taking it off. And it's currently 11:59. So I'm just going to have a look. Because I can't actually remember how long you're supposed to leave this on for. It says leave on for half an hour. I'll probably leave mine on for 40-45 minutes. I always do. I always leave it longer than what they say. Okay, so it's 12:38 currently. And I've got probably about another 2 or so minutes before I go wash this off. So before I did that, I just want to talk through what I was going to use. So I'll be using the conditioner that comes with the hair dye, so the L'Oreal Paris Preference Shine Protect Conditioner. I'll probably use about half or maybe even all of this. My hair tends to get really, really dry whenever I've dyed it, so I like to put a lot of moisture back into it. And then I'll follow that up with my Grow Gorgeous Curl Defining Conditioner, just so that my hair's not as frizzy when it does dry, so that when I'm straightening later, it's not as hard to straighten. If you've seen my hair care routine video, you'll know just how curly my hair actually is. And when I straighten it, I always use heat protector, but I tend to mix 2. Just because I feel like if I mix 2, I'd get the best results, and if I just use 1, it kind of starts to go curly again within a few days. However, if I use both of these, I can straighten my hair and then not really have to do anything to it again for another few days, and then just keep straightening it, and it'll last me, if I've used these 2, a week and a half. I can have it straight, sometimes even 2 if my hair's been nice to me. So I like to use both of these, especially with how long it actually takes to straighten my hair. Sorry about my voice, I've got a bit of a scratchy voice today, but the 2 heat protectors I'm going to use are John Frieda Frizz Ease 3-Day with Keratin Straight, well 3 days straight with keratin, shall I say, flat iron spray. That really does help to keep my hair straight for a long time. And then I'll be using this Beauty Works Professional Heat Protection Spray with lemon juice keratin in it. I got this with the hair straighteners I got, I think, for my birthday last year off one of my friends. I'll show you those now. I just got some, oh, I can even unravel them. I got the T3, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Yeah, has these bits, like they light up and tell you basically how hot it is. And this is the T3 Micro hair straightener. I can't think of my word today, so yeah. But yeah, it's the T3 Micro hair straightener. It's this big. I really like this. It does really good with my hair. So yeah, I'm gonna go wash this out, and then I'll let it dry. Probably have something to eat while it dries, because like I said, I don't blow dry it. So it's gonna take a little while, and then I will come back and show you how I straighten my really, really curly hair. Okay, so I've just washed my hair and got the hair dye out, so I'm just gonna take the towel off my head and see. So I mean, it looks like really dark here, but I did see it in a bit in the light, and it does look like what it said. I don't think there's any patches that were missed or anything, but obviously you'll be able to see the true colour when it's dry and when it's straight as well. That'll really help. So yeah, I'm just going to let this dry for a bit, and then, as you can tell, it's really curly now. So yeah, I'll let it dry for a bit, and then I will start straightening it. Okay, so I've changed my top, and I've obviously put some makeup on. I haven't done my lips yet, but I'll do that after. My hair is now mostly dry, so I'm just gonna settle my hair straight. Okay, so my hair straighteners have been plugged in, and now I'm just gonna take my bobbles, if I can find the rest of them, and part it. This side can be like this. Okay, so like some parts of my hair I'll still work, but I can't really do anything about that at the minute. So now that I've got this big thing on my head, so it is currently 2:26. So I'm going to start, I'm going to turn it on. I don't know if you can see this. So I'm going to turn these on. I'll just turn off the light for now. So I've turned these on. When this stops, it means it's heated up, and I'll see what setting it's on then, because I don't actually know at the minute. I'm going to grab my brush. This side is going to be this little bubble over here. This, I'm going to spray this first, then brush it. So I'll take the 3-day straight, spray a few times underneath and on top, run that through if I can with my fingers. Right. And then I'm sure I'll just use some bobby pins for this, just to section this even more. So these are on the highest, which is perfect for my hair. Make sure I've got tension. By the way, that is just the product. That is not my hair drying. I always have to do quite a few passes on my hair just because of how curly it is. It's quite thick as well. Sometimes I'll go through like this and then I'll stop and resection it. My hair usually takes me a few hours by myself to do. So I just make sure I've got good tension but not too tight. Then as I get closer to the end is when I let go. I never really care if at the back it's not fully straight, because the second day I will just re-straighten anyway and it tends to go down a lot more. Or I can ask someone in my family to help me out a bit if I really need to. Where's this? Oh, there we go. But I always straighten my hair before I have anywhere important to go. Like if I'm gonna straighten it and I've got somewhere to go, I do it like a day or two before, so I have that time to get it perfectly flat at the back. My hair grows, like, it just looks so much longer when it's straight. So I'm just basically doing the same to this side. Just remember to hold the hair straight and tight, and hold your hair as well. And I like to get this bit at the back and kind of try and kind of flatten it a bit, just an extra bit. Just to the side for now. Get the next bit. Honestly, these bits keep tickling my face though. Like, they really do keep tickling me. Oh! Sorry if I keep looking over this way, it's because that's where my mirror is and everything, and, you know. Well, mirrors. Okay, so I've done those two small sections, and I think we started at like 2:30 something, and it is now 2:50 something, so just those two alone probably like 20 minutes or so to do. So these hair straighteners make straightening my hair a lot quicker than any others. I'm getting some hair falling out on me because I'm shedding like a dog. Okay, so I've done most of my hair. You can probably tell, sorry, the fan is on because I'm sweating. So I'm just going to take this bit that I've just taken out. Brush it. Let me. Now, I'm going to half this. Like that. Gonna eat some hair apparently. Wrap that around this one. Scrunchy. Tight up. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the 3-day spray, 3-day straight spray on. And then a Beauty Works one. Straightener, hold, so as you can see that's really loose, that's tight, pull tight, and now this one I'm going to go slowly. Slower, and I'm just going to keep repeating these steps. Every 4th time I go in, I will brush it like this. Make sure I don't get any knots in that as I'm doing it. So yeah, you just want to keep going till it's as straight as you can possibly get it. Just gonna clip that so it doesn't kind of move too much. Right. Spritz. Spritz. I think I mostly just got my arm there. Okay. Same process again. Brush. Whew. I have so much hair. Okay, so that is finally my hair all done. I'm gonna look at my hair and see what needs cutting. So I'm going to face you this way and we'll get started with cutting. Okay, so start by sectioning your hair. I like to do 2 sections. Decide to let you go. Once you have parted your hair, make sure you get your hair scissors. I'm choosing some hair scissors I got, I think, from eBay. And then just grab one section of your hair, pull it and run your fingers through it so it's near the end to where you want to start cutting. And then just go across, because I always go across first and then I'll go in with doing some feathering afterwards. Once you've done one section, grab the two sections that you then have and just repeat the same steps. Just cut along, making sure you're getting it to a nice straight line if possible. Once you have got it to the length you want, then put your scissors on an angle so they're pointing upwards and start to cut just little sections really lightly, just to kind of feather it out a bit. And then I like to undo the rest of my hair and just do the same as before. So I just grab it, cut across, making sure it's as nice and straight as I possibly can get it. And once I'm happy with it, I'll then start to feather the hair. Okay, so this is the finished result once my hair's been cut and fully straightened and dyed. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell so you never miss an upload. Bye guys!